study about the structure of judiciary. We have also studied earlier also in our first topic about the structure of judiciary. See, there are so many courts. Let's start it from सबसे छोटी कोर्ट till सबसे बड़ी कोर्ट. ठीक है, नीचे से ऊपर स्टार्ट करते हैं from the lower court till the higher courts. So we have the subordinate courts. Subordinate courts are like छोटी छोटी कोर्ट्स होती हैं जो बहुत छोटे छोटे फैसले देखती हैं, जैसे कि से फॉर एग्जांपल किसी का लाइसेंस सीज हो गया, ठीक है, किसी का चालान हो गया, राइट। तो ये होती है छोटी कोर्ट्स, इनको कहते हैं मुनसिफ कोर्ट्स। देन उसके बाद आती है बड़ी कोर्ट्स लाइक डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट्स। इसमें दो तरह की कोर्ट्स होती हैं, यू कैन से दैट क्रिमिनल कोर्ट्स एंड सिविल कोर्ट्स। क्रिमिनल कोर्ट्स टेक केयर ऑफ द क्रिमिनल मैटर्स लाइक रॉबरी, लाइक मर्डर्स, okay, and civil courts take care of the civil cases like land revenue, okay, and family matters like divorce, dowry, इस तरह की जो केसेस होते हैं इट इज़ टेकिंग केयर बाय द सिविल कोर्ट्स. Up now, what happens if anybody is satisfied by the decision of the district court, then it's okay. If anybody is not satisfied with the decision of district court, then they can appeal. They can go for the high court. No, nobody can directly go to high court. You cannot say this thing कि अगर मेरे किसी भी नोन का किसी ने मर्डर कर दिया है तो मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट से फैसला ले लूँगा, मैं तो सीधा हाई कोर्ट जाऊँगा. यू कैन नॉट डू दिस. यू हैव टू मेंटेन अ हायरार्की. आपको पहले डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट में केस फाइल करना होगा, वहाँ पे लड़ना होगा. अगर आप डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट के किसी भी फैसले से संतुष्ट नहीं है, then you can liable to go and to appeal in the high court for the better decision. Then there will be high court who have the liability to take the decision. Now, if you are satisfied with the decision of the High Court, then it's okay. Another, if you're again dissatisfied with the decision of the High Court, then the last place where you can find the justice is the Supreme Court of India. Then you have to knock the doors of Supreme Court of India. Now there is no court beyond Supreme Court. So you have to ultimately abide by the decision and try to understand what Supreme Court is giving you the guidelines. Students, अभी हमने देखा सुप्रीम कोर्ट का क्या jurisdiction है. Now let us see what High Court is having the jurisdiction under the eye of the Constitution. So a High Court is having three kind of jurisdiction. First is the original, second is the appellant, third is the special powers. Let's talk about the first original. This is one of the very important and different jurisdiction which High Court is having. Like they believe in habeas corpus, prohibition, mandamus, centenary, quo warranto. These are kind of those writs which come under the special appeals. Like if any public servant is not performing his or her duty properly, then you can go under a writ of mandamus. You can tell that person, you can tell the government to guide that person, to suspend that person, to punish that person. Habeas corpus says the like habeas corpus is protects the right of the person. Means if anybody is arrested illegally, unlawfully, then you have a particular right to knock at the door of the high court directly and to get an anticipatory bail. Means nobody can arrest you until unless the police is having any particular evidence against you. So this is for the protection of people. Quo warranto is something which is for the prohibition of any criminal activity. Means nobody can ask you for the corrupt money. Okay, so these kind of writs which are having the special powers, you can directly go and knock the door of the high court. Specifically, you don't have to wait for the district court to take the decision on it. You can directly go to the high court and get the decision of it. Then second point is the appellant. Appellant is the same like I have told you in the Supreme Court. If anybody is not satisfied with any decision of the tribunal court, district court, then they can go in appeal to first the high court, then the Supreme Court. Most important heading is the independence of judiciary. We have studied about the role of the judiciary. We have even studied about the hierarchy structure, what Supreme Court does, what High Court does, what District Court judges does. Now let us see how independent the judiciary is. Independent means कि उसके पास कितनी independence है अपने decisions लेने की. Judiciary is solely independent. Judiciary does not go with any of the political, you can say that term, like say for the example आज बीजेपी है, कल कांग्रेस है, या any of the political party is coming into existence for 5 years, then it hardly matters with the judiciary. Whatever is been written in the constitution, whatever the law have been made, the judiciary is completely independent. Nobody can poke the nose, nobody can change the law according to their own term in terms of the political uh, givings. You can say that, say for the example, if nowadays BJP is into the governments, then that doesn't mean like BJP will follow and create their own rules and regulation. It is like whatever is being written in the constitution, the other person has to follow that. And judiciary is having a role in which judiciary is abide to follow all the rules and regulation which is mentioned in the constitution.